50 years ago, people with mental illness, people with intellectual disabilities, addiction issues, lived pretty much in the shadows in our communities. We've come a long way since that time. I'd say 50 years ago, a group of volunteers, a group of family members, a group of community leaders got together, and from those early meetings created an organization to address those needs. We're honored by their diligence and by their foresight, as we are honored by this recognition. Our first executive director, Frances Willis, was from Longview, a long-time Longview resident. And through her effort and the efforts of many, this organization was forged to address the needs of people with intellectual disabilities and to address the issues of mental illness. In the schools, we're fortunate in this era to be able to do mental health first aid. It's time for it. It's an opportunity that we have been wanting to do for some time. And with some of the recent governor's initiatives, we now have a chance to get into our schools and do training and support for our teachers and administrators. It helps people understand some of the issues related to illness, how those symptoms manifest themselves. As well, it helps people develop, our teachers in particular, develop strategies to work with students. Our Gregg County collaboration came really through, I think, a humble spirit. We don't know everything. We know when there are issues, we know when there are problems, we know when things don't get resolved to our satisfaction. To be able to come together as a group, our county government, our city government, our first responders, our hospitals, to come together as a group to talk about issues and work through pressing problems has been a game changer for us. We were also fortunate this year to be able to achieve accreditation as a certified community behavioral health center. It's a new way of delivering services in our communities. It's a new model of services that will be sponsored federally and by the state of Texas. We are one of a few community mental health centers in Texas to achieve this designation, while other centers will come along after we have achieved it. It's good to be on the forefront. I think a part of it is because of the nature of the organization and our pursuit of quality overall. We're also accredited by the Joint Commission on Accreditation, which is a voluntary accreditation that we extend ourselves to in order to hold ourselves to a national standard. Our state standards are fine. We have auditors here all the time, but we wanted a national accreditation, and the Joint Commission guarantees to the people who receive our services, the people who walk through our doors, that the services that they receive are services through an accredited organization. That's the work we're committed to. We know who we serve, and we're busy doing the work for the people we serve.